I'll tell you one thing, Mike. Back-to-back days of eating more meat than you should in a day, when I
Hmm.
barely eat meat anymore, today was a rough day. I've just felt like
Oh,
shit all day. I feel like I'm
you sound
sweating
like me.
fucking meat. Like I feel like I'm sweating like grease out of my skin.
Dude, you sound like I literally ate a bunch of like not a fucking ton, but like we talk about this all the time. And I had a burger 2 days ago, and I still haven't felt right since I had that burger. It's the first piece of red meat I've had. I was like, "Fuck it, I'm making a burger. It's the 4th of July."
It's
I don't feel well. My
yeah,
stomach has been hurting me for 2 days.
and I didn't even eat that much yesterday. Like
I didn't either.
when Mike, if you were to really think about what I actually ate yesterday,
Hmm.
I made all that breakfast for you guys. I barely ate anything. And then when we made food later, all I had was one burger and one sausage. That's all I had.
Oh, I want a sausage so bad.
Sausage was the thing I like couldn't
I,
wait
I
for.
would
I couldn't
sacrifice.
wait.
I would sacrifice a burger and have a sausage. If I
Oh
chose,
man,
I would.
I got hot
Nothing
sausages
sauces on
from
the. Oh,
from
it's the
from
best.
Bianchi's.
Oh,
I fucking love Bianchi's
oh.
sausages, the best. But yeah, I have felt like shit all fucking day. I've been like,
I've only had a bagel today. That's all I've had today is a plain bagel. That's
I
it.
mean, I had leftover breakfast. I don't know if you
And now a
enjoyed
beer.
French toast this morning, Mike, but
Yeah, I did. I don't have anything else in my house to eat, so I was like, well, French toast it is.
there you go. But yeah, it was. I don't know. I felt like shit all fucking day. I mean, I drank a lot, but that's not why I felt like shit. I mean, that's not why I felt like shit. It's the meat. I promise, it's the meat. Yeah, I don't know. I'm cool
Oh,
with continuing down this like path of less meat, but whenever I have a bunch of meat, it's apparently gonna fucking destroy me.
yeah. No, well, I made a mistake too. On top of eating that burger, after Amanda bought that Andy's coffee at Gulu, I haven't been drinking coffee either. I went and got an Andy's coffee yesterday from Gulu, and it was fucking delicious. But between that and the burger, like today, I've just been like, I don't feel well. It's like something's
You
wrong with me.
came you came here and you didn't even come by. You fucking clown. You could
Was
have
it
came here.
yesterday?
Oh, now he's
Oh no,
trying to backtrack. Now he's
no,
trying
I'm trying to
to.
think. I was saying because like I got Amanda a coffee at like 9:30 at Gulu in the morning and brought it to her work, and yeah, so
Crazy.
it was like super early.
Oh, that's why Todd texted me at like fucking 10 o'clock yesterday and was like, "Valorant?" Question mark. I'm like, no, I'm fucking
Yeah, I know.
grilling today.
'Cause
It's grilling
my
day.
parents had the kids. I had like 3 hours Xbox
That's
time.
why
I'm
you should
like,
have came here. We fucking had a great time. I made fucking
I had to
breakfast for
get I had to
everybody.
get him at 1 though. By the time you texted me and everything and all that, I was like, fuck. This is
Chopped
like,
up potatoes in the flat top. It's a fucking wrap. It's a wrap. Anyways,
and I would have wanted to eat all that shit, so I would have been.
yeah,
Would have been
you would
bad.
have. There was too much food. We cooked way too much food. I'm gonna be eating leftovers for the next. That's the problem. I now got to live in meat leftovers for like the next 3 fucking days.
I grilled chicken all the time because I don't feel bad eating grilled chicken. So like I'll fucking cook a shit ton and just leave it in the fridge for
I
like
just
3
really
days.
wanted a burger because I don't really eat meat that much anymore. I
Yeah,
just wanted like,
the
and I
burger
made
was
thin. I
good
made
too.
thin burgers. Like
Yeah, I like
I
thin
like
burgers,
pressed
smash
them
burgers.
down.
Yeah,
Oh my god, they
yeah.
were so good. Anyways, we had a great show for you tonight. Welcome everyone to the Pass Controller Podcast, a show where a couple of best friends talk about latest in video games and nerd culture. Sometimes we have guests. Sometimes we talk about grilling meats too much. Either way, we have a new episode for you each and every week. As always, I'm your host, Brendan Groom, and joining me on this lovely Saturday evening is the anime senpai himself, the yo-yo master, Mr. Michael Desir. Mike, how are you doing today?
I'm here.
Okay. Like to see it, like to hear it. Also joining us, of course, is the Fortnite father. I got to figure out a Valorant thing for Todd.
Or Elden Ring, fucking, because that's consuming my life.
Elden Lord himself, Todd Gary. Todd, how are you doing?
I'm good.
And rounding us out, of course, is the Disney daddy, Dominic. 40 Dom, how are you doing?
I'm good.
And
The
we're past the
Illumination
control.
Daddy. We have this.
Oh, now he's the Illumination daddy? There's no way. There's no way that one of these other studios would overtake Disney for Dom. There's no way.
Well, Dom.
No.
There you go.
All right.
Facts. I mean, it's impossible. Anyways, we got a great show for you. Before we get into tonight's festivities, though, quick housekeeping things. The PTC Movie Club pick for this month, which is July. I forgot what month it was for a second. I know the movie. It's Dom's movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Dom's film, They Came Together. Am I saying that correctly? They Came Together?
Correct.
Do we know if this is on streaming somewhere? I forgot to look it up.
It was. Where do we say it was streaming?
I Came Together
believe Peacock.
streaming.
This just shows you how much your phones listen to you because I was searching something on Twitter and the end scene
Peacock.
of the movie that Dom picked was in my feed. just from a
So
random
So
account
you
that I don't
spoiled the
follow.
film? You spilled it?
No,
You
no, no.
spoiled it?
I didn't. It was titled. I wasn't expecting this kind of a twist, and I read the title, and I'm like, why does that sound familiar?
I think that's the exact thing that I sent to Mike because it happened to me
Oh, really?
last Saturday.
It's
yes.
so weird. I was
Wait, so
like,
do
the
you
exact
all
same
know how the
event.
movie ends?
I didn't watch.
No, I didn't watch it. I didn't watch
Mike,
it, but I was like,
did you
Well,
watch
I didn't watch it either.
Okay,
I was
all right.
I was also like befuddled because something else on Twitter. I was scrolling through Twitter, and something else popped up that referenced that one monster from Godzilla that we were talking
Oh
about.
yeah.
I know what you're talking
One that
about.
was like
Yeah.
made by like roses and like a dead daughter or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Biolante.
Yes,
Yeah,
I was scrolling Twitter,
I'm a big
someone-
Godzilla guy now.
someone referenced Biolante. I was like, that's so weird that this came up.
Yeah, thanks for ruining that. There's a twist. Don't say anything else about this fucking movie.
It's not really a twist. When I say twist, it's like,
All right.
we're talking about a rom-com here.
We can move on. According to a quick Google search, it's
actually in
it's
the
on
Matrix.
Tubi for free. I don't know if that's legit. I don't use Tubi. It's supposedly on Amazon Prime Video if you have, I'm assuming, a Prime subscription. Peacock, it looks like, if you have a subscription. And then I'm not even going to say YouTube, what it says there. I'm just going to say it's on YouTube, but I'm assuming that means you have to pay for it.
Yeah, it's on Peacock or Prime.
Okay,
I
there
imagine
you
that
go.
at this point most people have Peacock or Prime.
So it's there. You can rent it. You can do whatever other things you do to watch movies. But that is the film we're going to watch. 2014's They Came Together, starring Paul Rudd and who's the actress?
Amy Poehler.
Amy Poehler.
It wasn't listed here. I was
And-
just trying to remember what it was.
Quite the side cast. Because now I'm looking at it on Apple and it just keeps going.
You love to see it. You love to see it. So that will be what we chat about at the end of July. So make sure if you want to hear us chat about They Came Together, you watch that movie before the last week of July. Other quick housekeeping things. I don't know. This episode is sponsored by Pass the Controller. If you're a friend of the show, fan of the show, you want to support the show, the best ways you can do that is by subscribing to us on whatever platform you listen or watch, whether that's Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, wherever it may be. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you're there, locked in for us every time we put out a new episode. If you do like the show, please, 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 even if you don't like the show, do it anyway. Leave a 5-star review on wherever you're listening to the show. It is extremely beneficial in helping us continue to grow the show. So if you have a moment, take a few seconds, hit that 5-star review, write a little sentence. It's easy, takes no effort or money from you. You can lie as long as it's 5. You can lie all you want. Anyway, just say some nice things. If you don't like us, then don't leave a review, whatever. But if you do, if you're here, hit us with a quick review. As a reminder, if you're an audio-only listener, which most of you are, we do record the show live every week on Twitch at twitch.tv/passcontroller. So if you want to catch the show live, you can do that. If you can't catch it live, no worries. We do put that same episode up over on YouTube after. Just search Pass the Controller Podcast on YouTube and you will find us. Yeah, I mean, if you have your money kicking around, you can give us money. There's links on our website, links everywhere in the show notes, all these things to give us money if that's the thing you want to do. But really, if you're just leaving us that cool 5-star review, hitting that subscribe, follow button, wherever it may be, those things are extremely exponentially beneficial to what we're doing. So we appreciate it. All right. Tonight's episode, this morning, I'm sitting down, I'm watching Summer Games Done Quick, which if you haven't watched any of that, you don't know what that is, you should definitely look it up. It ends tonight. Tonight's the last run, which I will be watching cozy in bed as they do a speed run of Super Mario RPG. Can't wait to close out Summer Games Done Quick with them, watching that. But if you don't know, did you watch Pizza Tower earlier, Mike?
I caught part of it.
I didn't pay full attention because I'd like to play that game at some point, and I don't want, like, I don't know, like, I just kind of want to, like, go into that game as fresh as I can. That game, just watching little bits of it remains to be a game I need to play. Like, I need to play that game. I don't know why I haven't played it yet. I mean, I know why. It's because I'm fucking PC. That's why. But I need to play that game because it looks like incredibly like my jam. But as I was watching that, I was like, what are we going to fucking talk about this week? I haven't played shit this week because of the holiday. Like, I've just been wrapped up in other things. And Todd is crying about being in last all fucking year long on the leaderboard. So I think, you know what? You know what? It's the middle of the year. It's right around that midpoint. Let's do a fucking game show bonanza.
Let's go.
And if we had a soundboard, there'd be all kind of crazy noises, but we're not doing that shit. You got Todd. Todd's a human soundboard. So the way this is going to work, I have a bunch of different little games we're going to play. There'll be points involved. And we're going to shake up, potentially, this leaderboard today. The leaderboard, as it stands, I guess if this is your first time tuning in, might be a weird episode for you to turn in. Not normally how the show is. But normally, every week when we end the show, we end with a game of some sort. And whoever wins that game gets points. We keep those points tallied up on the scoreboard in my phone. And every year there is a winner. The leaderboard, as it stands for 2024, has Dom in first with 30 points. Todd and Mike brought it back to being tied again with 22 points. We got a couple of guest points, but no guests today, so we don't need to go over the guest leaderboard. But here are my hopes for today. We have a great time. I don't care who's in what place. If we end today with Mike and Todd still fucking tied, I'm going to be flabbergasted. Absolutely fucking shell-shocked.
Or do this. If we end with all three of us in a tie, everyone gets 5 points.
So you just stay in a tie with 5 extra points? Okay, all right, got it. Got it, Todd. So no solution, just more rack up the lead.
More tie. I just want to keep those ties going.
I probably should have set this up in a way where it would not be possible for there to be a tie, but that would require too many math and instancing for me to figure out. So that's not
It's
possible.
3 people. I don't think.
Yeah, it's too. It would.
To...
I mean, there might be a possibility, but it would be way too much math and I don't know, things I don't want to do. Probability, I don't fucking know. Anyways, so this is broken up into 4 rounds, and each round will be a different game and have different things about the game / potentially different point values attributed to those games. So we're going to bring in a new game to start. Does anyone have anything else they want to talk about before this is where we go? Because this is where we're hitting it and we're going. Does anyone else have anything else they want to talk about?
Go wild.
Yeah, have fun.
I probably should have prefaced this and said this before we started recording, but part of me didn't want to spoil that we were doing this. Did anyone have an idea that this is what I was doing?
No.
When you were writing everything down for 15, 20 minutes? Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay. All right. Dom, that's why Dom's in first. That's why fucking Dom's in first.
Yeah. It's sensitive.
It would probably make the most sense for you to have something to write with and a piece of something to write down on in front of you. Is that an easily accessible
All right,
thing at the
hold
moment?
on.
If it's
Let's
not,
stop
we can
the
just do
show.
phones. We can just do phones. We can just do text me. Why don't we just do text me? Text me separately, not in the group text. We'll just do text me's.
I can write.
I can write. I like
I'm
writing.
doing texties.
All right,
I usually
Dom's
doodle the
texting.
whole
That's
episode
a
anyways.
first place fucking champion right there, doing texties. He's saving the environment.
I already have the paper. What am I going to
No, you can write that. You can do whatever works, whatever is going to be the most convenient for you. You can text me separately. Do not text the group text.
I'm just going to wait for you guys to show your thing, and then
Yeah.
Oh wow! If Dom's already Dom, are you saying you want to go last for everything tonight? Because that might not work in your favor.
Oh, I just assumed we were all answering together.
Yeah.
Everything is going to be for the most part answered together. Just
All right,
you're going to
then
have
I'll
to
wait
all.
for them
You're
to
going to
show
have
their
to
thing
all.
to the
Okay,
board,
all
and
right.
then I'll type my thing in.
You're going to have to all answer, and then we'll reveal. Okay. So the first game we're going to play is a little game. Sapphire Jade in the chat, 73-month subscription. You're crazy. We love you. We appreciate you. But that's a lot of time.
Months. That's all.
We're doing a game show bonanza today. If you're just tuning in, so the first game in round 1 that we're gonna play is a game called In Order to Win. And the way this game works is each set, each question, each whatever within the round is going to be 4 different games. And what you're gonna need to do is put them in order of initial release date. So when the game originally came out. So that doesn't account for if it had a staggered international release, if it was re-released somewhere else. We're talking about the initial release date of the game. So you get no points if they are out of order. So you need to get all 4 in the correct release order. So set number 1. Max Payne 3. Castle Crashers. Pokemon Black/White. and Portal. I don't know why I said Portal that way, but I'm going to say it again. Portal.
And Pokemon's going to throw me off.
Those games again. Max Payne 3. Castle Crashers. Pokemon Black/White. And Portal. If you're stumped, Todd, maybe try to think about what platform a game released on. That might benefit you. That might be a hack. I don't know. I
feel like these could be like devil horns, though. Like they're all so fucking close that, like, you know, it's. And I think like I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna shut my mouth. Todd's
just throwing things out there. If you were smart, Todd, you'd be doing that on a purposely negative way, trying to skew the.
Nah. They need all the help they can get.
See, now he's playing. Where's Todd going? Todd's all over the place. He's being a little wacky.
In my experience, as a person who's been tied with Todd for the longest time, listening to him is no help at all. It'll only drag you down.
This is a tough one, I think. This is actually a very tough one.
Let me think.
Do we need the games again?
No, I wrote them all down. I'm good.
Okay.
Shit, I think there's a more challenging aspect to this question than the Pokemon one. There's two games that I feel like came out at the exact same time or very fucking close.
If we were a more advanced show, if we were a more professional show, there'd be like some like
music,
custom
right?
music right now, something to kind of break the dead air.
Everyone else I listen to where they have a game like this, there isn't dead air while people are thinking. They've got like some little music.
Right.
You've got like maybe
text it to you.
producers that are bantering while like the actual guests are doing things. Are we timed on this, by the way?
I mean, once someone answers, then things are timed. Dom has answered. So the clock is on. Means... You guys got like 15 seconds now.
All right, then let me just do.
Todd is locked.
I'm gonna go with my gut.
I'm not sure about.
So I'm gonna say.
Now, like I said, if you
like the general framework I have, but
for some of these, obviously, there can be for certain rounds there can be situations where everyone gets it correct. So you know, there can be a tie, a spread of points. Obviously, that can also not happen.
All right. So
Todd is locked in.
Dom is also locked in. Do I need to text you? Is that what's happening?
No, they have both texted, so give me 1 second to verify some things. All right, Mike, why don't you show or read your answers? Maybe read. Read them. Just read them.
It doesn't work on camera.
All right. What did I say? So I said 1 Max Payne 3, 2 Pokemon, 3 Castle Crashers, 4 Portal.
Well, Mike, I hate to say this, but you were indeed incorrect.
Yeah, that's fair.
The correct order, and one person got it correct. Portal, released in 2007. Castle Crashers, released in 2008. Pokemon Black/White, released in 2010. And Max Payne, released in 2012. So Dom gets the correct order.
Black and White, man. I that just seems like ancient when you bring up a game.
Todd was close. Pokemon is what messed him up. Everything else he had in order. He put Pokemon first.
I think Mike did it completely backwards.
I was picturing
I heard Max Payne 3 first. I knew Max Payne was like the last game. I knew that. That was easy.
Because Max Payne was the only game myself
because I wasn't sure Black, White, and Black 2 when those came out.
Yeah, Max Payne was the one game that I didn't play, so I had to ignore that and just try to picture where I was
when
playing
the other ones came out.
Yeah, Portal and Castle Crashers was tough because that was like peak Xbox 360, and like I feel like it was so close to each other.
I feel like I played. It might be that I just played Portal well after it came out. I think I played the other two games before it.
07, I would have played Portal. I'm pretty sure I played Portal through the Orange Box. I don't know if the Orange Box also came out in 2007, but I feel like it did. If it wasn't 07, it was pretty close to it. It was because Portal 2, I think, was a separate game release, and Portal was initially
2007, October
2007.
Yeah, it's crazy. Orange Box was.
Dude, that was my Overwatch for fucking like I played Team Fortress, all that shit for so long. Every game on that.
So round 1, first set, Dom gets the point. We move on to set number 2.
What pen was I using?
Super Mario World.
This is the same game.
I'm sorry.
This is the same game.
Yep. we're going to do 3 sets. This is set number 2. Super Mario World. Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins. Super Mario All-Stars. And Mario Paint.
Oof.
Do you need the games a second time?
Yeah, hit me with them one more time.
That was, again, Super Mario World. Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins. Super Mario All-Stars. And Mario Paint.
I'm forgetting what's on Super Mario All Stars, which I fucking should know, but
When Todd had said on the first set of games, I feel like these are all really close. So
yeah,
it's
of
Devil
course. Yeah,
Horns.
this is,
Well,
yeah,
sorry.
yeah, exactly.
These ones are maybe just a little bit closer.
What was the Game Boy game again?
I mean, there are more than one Mario Game Boy games. I'll read the order of the game. I'll just read the games in the order that I read them before.
Yeah.
Super Mario World. Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins. Super Mario All-Stars. And Mario Paint.
Yeah, this is. I don't know about those stuff, dude. Yeah, the odds of getting this one are not good. All right, I get the fucking spot away.
Dom is locked in. That means 15 seconds on the clock for you two.
Maybe that's how I should play this game.
Yeah, right.
That is a strategy. It is definitely a strategy.
I already ordered my games, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's true. Mike.
Yeah,
I forgot Mike is...
Mike, you can, when you are locked in, you can say locked in because that's gonna force the others to get on the board here.
All right, I'm just gonna text you whatever because I fucking don't know. Right. This is wrong. So wrong.
Sorry. I almost did Jeopardy and I quickly changed it to something else.
Let me ask ChatGPT to make us some nice music for.
Fuck AI, Mike. Get that shit out of here. Todd is locked in. All right,
Like
Mike.
my last one, I'm forgetting what the name of the game is.
What did you just say? Like the other one?
He said the other one.
Yes, 100%. Yes.
Mike, why don't you hit us with your answers?
I said Mario Paint, Super Mario World, Super Mario Land 2, Super Mario All-Stars.
Well, after looking carefully at everyone's and listening to Mike's, nobody got that one correct. The correct order is Super Mario World, which released in 1990. Dom was very close. Super Mario Land 2 is the third game, which released in 1992. Mario Paint also 1992, just earlier in the year. And then, of course, Mario All-Stars was the fourth in that set. Moving on. That brings us to set number 3 of In Order to Win. Limbo. Hotline Miami.
You've been watching what I've been playing recently because I'm almost done with Hotline Miami 1.
Left 4 Dead 2. And Mario Kart 8.
One's Mario Kart 8.
The one for the Wii.
Okay.
I am an
All right,
impartial
then.
host here. I
Your
cannot.
secrets.
Yeah.
I want to. I'll clarify without being too direct. I am saying the full title of these games. So take that information however you
Wait, so
want to.
Limbo, Hotline Miami, Left 4 Dead,
Left 4 Dead 2.
Left 4 Dead 2. Sorry. Okay. That's you.
Mario Kart 8.
Mario Kart 8. And that was the one from the Wii, Tom said?
You can believe Dom if you choose to. I am going to remain an impartial
I know.
host.
Boy.
These are all tough. I feel like I have to get very lucky to get these.
This is also a light gauge to see if these games will ever be used again in the future.
There's two games right now that I'm very confused because they seem like so close. I'm gonna go with my gut. I gotta go with my gut.
I don't know if this is right. I might.
This is probably all wrong too.
Mm, mm,
This is wrong because of this. I'm gonna be so. I'm actually. What am I saying? I'm hedging my bet on something that's probably not right.
Chat, if you think you know, if you want to play along in the chat, feel free to answer these questions in the chat. The panel is not looking at the chat, so only I can see what's going on.
I don't even know how to look at the chat.
This is true. Todd barely knows how to use a computer.
That's why Todd's in last place. Tied in last place.
Yeah, right. Gonna lock it.
Todd is locked in.
Fuck.
Oh, I'm gonna be so mad. Don't fucking break my heart right now. Actually,
You know what? I might change these things. All right. I'm going to change that to that. Which makes this... You know what? Make this.
I'll ask this question after once we get past this round.
Wait, what did I just do? Oh, shit.
You right over there, Mike?
I was changing numbers around, and then I realized I wrote the same number twice. I'm like, wait a minute, what did I...
Oh, dear. Oh, boy.
Boy. Okay.
When you are locked, Mike, you can reveal your answers.
Okay. Let me do this. All right. I think I'm done.
All right. Hit us with those answers, Mike.
I said Hotline, Left 4 Dead, Limbo, MK8.
Well, unfortunately...
you were thinking where I am.
Unfortunately for two of you, Dom has scored yet again, and neither of you have. The correct order of games was Left 4 Dead 2, which released in 2009.
Damn.
Limbo, which released in 2010.
Damn, Limbo became before Hotline Miami. That was like the one I was wrestling with.
Hotline Miami, 2012. And Mario Kart 8, specifically not Deluxe, was 2014. The Wii U game.
At one point, that was the order I think I wrote things down in. It's just that I think I was trying to switch around Mario Kart and Left 4 Dead, and at some point I wrote down one for both of them. I didn't remember what I was trying to do.
Mike, gotta go with your gut, Mike. Gotta go with your gut.
I probably would have switched two of those had Todd not put his answer in.
Ooh.
What do you mean?
I was considering Hotline Miami and Mario Kart Switch.
You answered first. So
you
so
answered,
the
and I
walkers
just
get
hit
his
send
guesses.
when you...
Oh, gotcha.
So that ends round one of In Order to Win, with Dom taking home 2 points, the two of you staying tied. That brings us to round two, with a game that I like to call Playing the Meta. And the way this works, we've played it in the past, is I've picked 3 games. You have to guess the closest to its meta score review on Metacritic.
I haven't done this in a while.
Terrible.
We are going to do this with these 2 additional parameters.
Mhm.
Well, one that we've used before. We're going to choose, if it's a multi-platform or multi-release game, we're going to choose the one that has the most reviews to pull from. And
Makes sense.
if you get, and this is going to, I think, push not splitting the difference, even though, whatever. If you get it exact, you get 2 points. So closest will get a point. But if somebody bullseyes it, that's a 2-pointer. So, do we want to do hidden and then reveal, or order as we normally would do?
Wait, what?
We might as well just do hidden and reveal.
Okay. All right. So the first game we are going to do here for Playing the Meta is Max Payne.
Baby.
And we are going off of the PC review score.
You see, huh?
Closest gets a point. Bullseye gets 2. If there is a tie, we will throw it away. Dom is
I
locked
know
in.
what I want to say,
Dom
but
is
I
locked
feel like
in.
we're all going to guess the same fucking thing.
Todd is also locked in.
I wrote an answer down.
And Mike, please read your answer.
I said 89.
Good guess.
Dom answered an 85. Todd answered a 93. And Mike with an 89. And Mike said he's a fucking shooter today. And he bullseyed that shit. So Mike is going to get a cool 2 points.
I didn't know if that
On
game
that
was going to
game.
be like, since it was the OG and that was like a revolutionized, like that was like a big deal, that game. I was assuming it was in the 90s.
Game number 2. Mega Man 9. And for Mega
The
Man
most
9,
recent one?
it is not. I'm going to give a little more information to maybe sway some opinions here. This was the first mainline game after Mega Man 8 released in 1996. Mega Man 9 came out in 2008.
What system?
Sorry. The most review scores were for the Xbox 360. So this is an Xbox 360 Metascore. But I believe it came out on the other contemporary platforms at the time. I don't believe it had exclusivity anywhere. Dom is locked in.
It was Mega Man 9. What was the last one that just came out, though? Was that Mega Man 10?
11.
11?
Todd is locked in.
I wrote down an answer.
I need a point. I need a fucking point.
Mike, you
I
can
wrote-
reveal your score.
I wrote down 65.
Mike said 65. Todd, can you reveal your score?
What did I say? I said 80.
Dom?
I also said 80.
They both said 80. The score was 82.
God damn it.
This one's going in the bin for now.
God damn it.
Unless we want to just give you
why
both
do
a
I
point.
not? No, just don't even bother.
We'll pull a fourth game.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't remember this game at all. It was, what was it? What are the, you said it was on Xbox?
Xbox 360, Wii U, and
Weird. Why do I not remember that?
I don't remember a PlayStation version, but I also don't know if I had a PlayStation at the time.
All right, to tie break this one for the two of you, which we're just going to roll Mike back into it because that's the way we're doing it today. We're going to just jump to Mega Man 10.
Is that the one that just came out recently?
Yeah.
So Mega Man 10. And we are going to go off of the platform that has the most reviews, and it would be the Wii. So this is the Wii score for Mega Man 10. Dom is locked in.
These are like, let me know when you're locked in, Mike.
Oh, wait, 10 was on the Wii, so 9 must have been all on the Wii as well.
Yeah.
For some reason, I
Alright,
think
I'm-
Wii U for 10.
I wrote something down.
Todd,
I
what do
got
you got?
nothing. I'm going with what I did last time.
What do you mean you got
I said-
nothing? It's just a guessing a number. You don't
Yeah,
need to
but
know
like
anything.
Mega Man, like I mean, like I'm so far removed from the Mega Man stuff that like it's like
All right. Mike, what is your guess?
I wrote down 75.
So, Dom, reveal your number.
Oh, fucker.
That's a 75.
I
for
also
Dom.
wrote a 75.
Oh.
And Todd, what did you write down?
wrote down to 80 again.
80 again. And it worked out for Todd. It has an 81. So Todd
Bro, how
is on
I'm
the
very
board.
confused though, because like I feel like Mega Man games past the more recent one that came out. I don't feel like no one ever talked about these games. And 80, I feel like is a pretty good score for these games.
I think
These
people
games,
talked pretty highly about 9 and 10. 11,
Did
no one
they?
really
Okay,
liked.
I didn't.
I thought
Yeah.
10 had a drop off for some reason.
I think it did a little bit, but I think it's just they don't sell well. I think that's the real thing. They just don't sell that well. But I mean, people
They're pretty niche games.
people want game number technically 3. We're going to move on from Todd's comment here of playing the meta. We are going to do Star Fox Zero, which is a Nintendo exclusive. So this is the Wii U Metascore for Star Fox Zero.
Was that the last Star Fox game they made, or was there one more after that?
I believe this is the last mainline Star Fox game that exists.
Was this the one with the sexy fox, the sexy wolf, Crystal?
I mean,
You know, don't answer
I
that question.
can't
That's
answer
fine.
that because I'm an unbiased,
That's fine.
impartial host.
It's not the game you're thinking of, Mike.
Okay.
All right, they are both locked in, Mike. So when you are ready, please reveal your score.
All right. Let me give this an answer. Star Fox, Wii U.
Listen, like this.
Let's say
I'm
this
not gonna help.
is a 82.
There's a reason they haven't made another Star Fox. I'm guessing this is not. If you're right, I'm gonna be pissed.
So Mike said 82. Dom, what is your score?
80.
Todd, what do you got?
72.
72. Todd is the closest. Star Fox Zero is a pretty critically panned game at 69.
Oh wow!
Nice.
I wasn't expecting it that low. I was.
So we're at the halfway point here, the midway of the mid-year game show Bonanza. The scores that will be added onto your yearly score as it stands, everyone has 2 points, so nothing has fucking changed.
Wait, really?
Yes, everyone has 2 points.
Mike, what did Mike get points for?
Mike got a bullseye on Max Payne, so we got 2 points for that.
Oh, it's a bullseye. That's what it is. Okay.
You got 2 points in this game.
Yeah,
Dom got 2 points in the previous round.
Gotcha.
So as we move on to actually before we move on to round 3, Mike, let's get a temperature check. How are you feeling about the rest of the night? We're at the halfway or in halftime right now. You know, in the locker room. What do we got, Mike? How are you feeling? You feeling confident? You feeling pressured? Where are you at here?
I just think it's hilarious that for the last however long we've been doing this, we've managed to make zero progress in breaking any ties.
I like it. I like it.
That is, and honestly, if we end still in a deadlock, even if Dom is running away with it, I think it's hilarious.
Okay. Are you expecting any major changes or shakeups today?
Not really. Dom might get more points.
Okay. Dom, what's your strategy going into the second half, trying to maintain your lead and make sure that these two fools don't climb up the board here?
I don't have a strategy.
Let's see if it plays out. Let's see if it works in his favor. Todd, how confident are you feeling that you're going to break the tie? Is this the night?
No, but I will say this: I'm not stoned, so like my brain's functioning a little bit better, so like I can actually listen.
All right. Well, let's see how the second half of tonight fares for the rest of you. This game tonight is sponsored by the PTC Movie Club pick for July, which is They Came Together. Let's see if they finish together. This next one for round 3 is called Multiple Choice, One Answer. I don't know. I didn't have anything clever for this one, so that's all you get.
You didn't have anything clever for any of them.
What do you mean? I liked In Order to Win. I thought that was a good.
That's good.
I like that one. And then Playing the Meta, I also thought was good. You know what, Mike?
You know, I guess you checked out when you got here.
I mean, I just what can you even say? It's just multiple choice. Like there's no clever way to do that. Anyways, so this is a very obvious one. I think I'll still explain the rules. This is going to be 3 different questions that are multiple choice. Whoever gets it gets the point. If everyone gets it, everyone gets a point. Let's hope somebody fucking doesn't all get it, so that we can actually shake this thing up.
Oh, guys, we gotta get this all. We gotta all just nail these together. So let's do it.
1 blink is yes, 2 blinks is no.
Question number 1. The Xbox 360 launched in the US on November 22nd, 2005. Which of these games was not a launch title? Is it A, Tony Hawk's American Wasteland, B, Perfect Dark Zero, C, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Vegas, or D, Peter Jackson's King Kong, the official game of the movie? As you're thinking, I'll read everything again. The Xbox 360 launched in the US on November 22nd, 2005. Which one of these games was not a launch title? A, Tony Hawk's American Wasteland, B, Perfect Dark Zero, C, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Vegas, or D, Peter Jackson's King Kong, the official game of the movie?
I'm gonna go with my gut, even though it's probably wrong.
Todd is locked in.
What was C again? Just one more time.
C was Tom Clancy's
Tom Clancy.
Rainbow Six Vegas.
Okay.
I saw Dom typing and then stopped typing, and I got confused because it showed that his last text, which was his score for the last game, and I was like, 80 is not an answer here.
I can't remember what the letters were, so.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. If you don't remember the letters, you can still just write the game. That also works. When you are ready to answer, Mike, you let me know.
Okay. So I was trying to remember when the Peter Jackson King Kong movie came out. I believe it came out in 2005. And I guess that would line up for like it having a game and then throwing it as a launch title. But I don't know. I feel like maybe they wouldn't have tied it in so tight. So I said D.
Okay.
All right, hold on. Can I say something that we're all locked in?
Say it. Everyone's locked in.
Like that game launched with that because it was one of the games I didn't buy because I had zero interest in it. Zero.
Okay.
I partially put that one on the list because that is maybe the most insane fucking name for a video game. Peter Jackson's King Kong : the official game of the movie. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Remember that game? I remember watching the clips for it. And I'm like, yeah, I don't think
I mean, it was 2005. We're riding high off of Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings. We're like, well, now we can give him King Kong. He can do no wrong. We were incorrect.
I can name another game that launched with that console as well that wasn't on that list.
What are you, Todd, going for extra points here? What do you got?
Yep. Condemned Criminal Origins.
I mean, I'm not going to fact check you. I'll take your word for it.
It's an amazing game.
Both Todd and Dom said C, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Vegas, which released November 22nd, 2006, a year later. Same date.
Okay,
so you both get a point.
Oh, weird.
I know. That's why I chose it.
You said the date, and I was like, wait, so I was wrong?
Yeah, it was a funny, like, I was like, oh, that's kind of funny that it released the same date a year later.
So, what was I going to say? Oh, I knew it wasn't Perfect Dark. I knew it wasn't the freaking King Kong.
I was between Rainbow Six and Tony Hawk, too.
Yeah, and Tony Hawk, I was like...
I couldn't remember the order of those games.
So, you know what got me the answer on that? Is that Rainbow... Like, I didn't have Xbox Live multiplayer until, like, Call of Duty 3. When I bought Rainbow Six, I dived into that multiplayer, like, hardcore, so... Makes sense.
Okay.
Sorry, Mike.
Damn, that's Mike, you gotta bounce back here. You gotta tie Todd back up if you want to keep the leaderboard in a tie for some reason.
Plenty of game left.
Question 2. Pokemon originally released in 1996 with version Red, Green, and Blue, with 151 Pokemon in the Pokédex. As of 2024, in the 9th generation of games, how many are there now? Is it how many Pokemon are in the Pokédex? How many Pokemon exist in that world? What's up, Todd?
Pokemon characters or Pokemon
games?
So,
no.
Ash, Misty.
I mean, it's multiple choice. So you have all multiple choice.
My clarification thing made more sense, but I'll wait to hear that. You kind of clarified it anyways.
Yeah. Not like what's in the decks of the recent game. How many Pokemon exist in the universe?
That was my
Is it A, 905? Is it B, 1025? Is it C, 1051? Or is it D, 999?
I thought you were fucking highballing us the whole time.
As you're thinking about it, I will read the question and answers again. Pokemon originally released in 1996 with Red, Green, and Blue, with 151 Pokemon in the Pokédex. As of 2024, in the 9th generation, how many are there now? A, 905, B, 1025, C, 1051, or D, 999?
You said 999?
Is D, 999.
Yeah, that doesn't even make sense. Why would they just add a fucking another Pokemon, so I'm going to subtract that one. Because, why would you do
the first generation was 151.
Wait, so did you just give me an answer? So that doesn't matter either? So I can cross that one out?
I don't know what you're talking about. Like, do you not know the I'll read the answers one more time because it sounds like maybe you don't know what they are. A is 905. B is 1025. C is 1051. And D is 999.
Oh, wait. Yeah. I'm changing my answer because you didn't say that I didn't put my answer in yet.
Okay.
He texted me his answer just, by the way.
Actually, no, I'm changing it back. I'm going back.
Okay, are you going back?
Yeah, I'm going back.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna go with where my brain just was because of like what you said and the answer that you said to me.
Just do whatever you want. You're saying things and I'm trying to.
Well, I'm confused though because like when you said 1051, you said was what the. I feel like you wouldn't give us an answer like that. Like
what are you talking? Like,
Todd is like trying to. I don't know if Todd's talking on his logic because he thinks it's smart.
I don't know. I
don't know if he's talking on his logic because he thinks he's smart, or if he's hoping he's gonna like mess somebody else up.
I don't know.
I got a 1 in 4 chance. Baby.
I really don't know what he's doing. So they're both locked. Mike, are you locked?
Yeah, I'm locked.
I'll read the answer. I'll read the question again, Mike, and then give me your answer.
I should have went with my gut.
You want to change it? You have right now. You can change it right now if you want, but you need to text me right now.
I mean, I don't know, so I was going to leave it. I have no fucking clue. I still thought it was going to be lower than 900. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
But like,
Pokemon originally released in 1996 with red, green, and blue, with 151 Pokemon in the Pokédex. As of 2024, in the 9th generation, how many are there now? Mike.
I said B, 1025.
And so did the rest of you, and you all got it right.
Thank God I changed it back.
I know. When you changed it, I was like, oh, no, Dom. Oh, no.
Wait, they changed it? He got it wrong? Or?
No,
he got it right.
When you guys were talking, he texted me a different answer, and then he texted me and said, no, change it back. So
the way my brain worked, I just eliminated 2 answers because you said the answers out loud. And I was like, the other ones.
Whatever.
What a weird logic. 999. Why don't they just add one more Pokemon? Their first gave out with 151. Why don't they just minus a Pokemon?
Question number 3.
I need more paper.
Shigeru Miyamoto is one of the most prolific game creators of all time. He's most known for the characters and worlds he has created. Which one of these Nintendo series or games did he not create? A. Nintendogs. B. Pikmin. C. Devil World. Or D. Punch-Out. I'll read all that again while you're thinking. Shigeru Miyamoto is one of the most prolific game creators of all time. He's most known for the characters and worlds he has created. Which one of these Nintendo's games or series did he not create? A. Nintendogs. B. Pikmin. C. Devil World. Or D. Punch-Out.
I've been guessing too early.
I see some bubbles. We have a locked in from Dom and Todd. Mike, are you locked in?
Yeah, I'll lock in.
Okay. I'll read it one more time, and then Mike, give me your answer. Shigeru Miyamoto is one of the most prolific game creators of all time. He's most known for the characters and worlds he's created. Which one of these Nintendo series did he not create? Mike.
I said D, Punch-Out.
So did both Todd and Dom, and you would all be correct yet again.
Nice.
Punch-Out was created by Genyo Takeda and Makoto Wada.
I feel like Nintendogs was like trying to throw us off, but like I was like, that has to be him.
I knew he did Pikmin.
I feel like they made a point.
I knew he did Pikmin
when they
too.
added the assist trophy for Nintendogs that he had.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Pikmin, I knew he was involved in, but yeah. I don't even know what Devil World is, but
I don't know. It sounds like his fuking thing though.
It's so. Is that the one where the assist trophy comes out and starts
And he
pointing?
moves the stage. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah. At a certain point, I was like, it's either Punch-Out or Devil World, and for some reason, I'm gonna go with Punch-Out.
yeah, that's where my brain was.
Because like, why would they put an odd number of Pokemon? It didn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, pick one up.
I was like, isn't that like an Americanized game too? Like, you know,
Which one?
Punch Out. Like, I feel like it's like Mike. I would just like try to like separate like Mike Tyson. Like, why would he be like get involved in something?
I mean,
you know?
and at that point, I know. I don't know. Is boxing's like primary audience North America, or like I know they obviously have like plenty.
It's spread a lot now.
Yeah, but back then, I don't know, 1990s
I don't know.
ish. I have no idea. All right. That'll bring us to our final round of the evening. And as it stands, Todd and Dom picking up 5 points so far tonight. Mike picking up 4. So there will be a change in the leaderboard, potentially. But we'll see.
Unless me and Todd both don't answer and help Mike get the right answer.
If that's what you want to do, then hey, listen. You're all just helping Dom win. For round 4, we're going to end the way we end most episodes, with a little game we like to call Answer Unlocked. And the way this works, if you're listening and you haven't heard us play this before, I'm going to read the achievement/trophies for 3 different games. The first person to get the game correct gets the point. And we're off to the races with game number 1. Maybe not. Is Todd gone? Todd's like, you can't change the tie if I leave.
I'm just in the fridge. Don't worry about me.
Game number 1. Off the boat. Complete the first mission. 180. In a darts game, score 180 with 3 darts.
Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Incorrect.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
Incorrect.
Red Dead Redemption.
Incorrect. Pool Shark. Beat a friend at pool.
Oh, Grand
Like
Theft
the
Auto
Dragon.
4.
It is indeed Grand Theft Auto 4.
Playing with fucking cousin.
Todd getting the...
My mind, you go like, I was Rockstar mind there. Like,
All right. Let's get game number 2 in the mix here. Get them out of our schools.
Bully.
Incorrect.
oh, that's good. That's like
Eliminate
the guess,
10 blank and stop them from spreading their filthy lies.
Oh, fuck.
Master of controls. Master the mastery of controlling your controls. You're the best around.
Fractured Butthole.
Incorrect. Complete the single player game.
Stick of Truth.
Incorrect. A little help from your friends. Complete the multiplayer game.
Still.
Omaha Steaks.
It's Beatles Rock Band.
Incorrect. Omaha Steaks. Delicious. Create 5,000 fillets.
It's going to bother me a lot. I feel like I know this.
Not a Portal reference. Collect all 47 cakes in single player mode.
Oh, Explosion Man.
It is indeed Explosion Man.
Oh, I don't know. That sounded super familiar, but yeah.
When you said the fillet thing, I'm like, oh, is it Explosion Man? But the other achievements didn't make sense to me, so I waited it out.
Yeah, no, I never played Explosion Man.
Crap. I didn't write down the third game, and I had a plan for what this game was. Shit. Fuck. What was the plan? There was a whole point to what I was doing. Fuck. Okay. Let me.
All this work for not.
Let me just. How did I not write this down? I'm like, I have a double-sided like piece of full plan of this thing, and I
don't know, Papa.
I left that blank. All right. Let me pivot real quick.
This is your final game.
Mike, you have to get this one right.
I know.
Yeah, as I am pulling up the final game for Answer Unlocked, the score as it stands is Mike has an additional 5, Dom has an additional 5, and Todd has an additional 6.
Making that comeback, baby.
And now I wish I had put in a thing that whoever won tonight got additional points. I can't instill that now; it's too late for that. But I wish I did. It would have upped the ante, made the stakes more.
That's fine. For all the episodes I lost, you can just throw it in there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. I want to play a game.
Todd, all your life, you've been smoking pot.
Each of you text me a year, and I'm going to pick a game from that year.
Okay, I like it.
I'll pick one of your picks and pick a game from that year.
Oh, I know what to do right now. Hold on.
I picked 1897.
Too late. I picked 1885.
Damn.
He did. The answer, of course, is Lincoln Logs. I fucking knew Todd was going to do some shit like that.
What?
I don't know.
I don't know. I picked this year. It's not going to help me in any regard. I just
But
picked.
you picked this year? Oh, I thought you said you picked this year.
No, I just picked a year.
I still picked 1885. I'm not changing my pick.
That's fine. I mean, it's irrelevant. I'm just going to...
What is the Oregon Trail?
Oh, damn, he nailed it.
I'm going to look up games from both of your texts.
Yeah, do that.
And not pick one.
No, you should look at from like what we all said though, because I think if like one of us said a year, it's kind of obvious what games we're thinking of.
You would think that, but again, I cannot stress enough. I picked the year. I don't remember what games came out that year. I don't even know what I was doing that year.
Oh, wait, no. Actually, I have an idea.
Got it.
I have an idea. We're going off book here.
Oh, so
I've been going off book since you said I forgot to write down what my last game was.
Yeah, and this also has nothing to do with the things
The year.
you both texted.
Yeah.
I think.
I want an extra point for that then.
1 extra point for typing in 4 numbers for you.
Let me just make sure that these achievements are not silly.
Oh, so they're achievements, so it's Xbox, right?
I mean,
I hope.
I usually do not pick single platform for this game. I usually pick things that are on both.
Yeah.
I think it's very clear when it's a PlayStation only game because I feel like their trophies, at least the games that I've picked, they seem to be very descriptive of what they are. They're not like punny. I don't know. Okay. Okay. You need to give me the full title of this game. Game number 3.
Oh, here we go.
Game's been right from the start.
Actually, I can't do this one. It's way too easy. I think it's way too easy.
Can you do it and not count it? Because now you like peek.
All right, I'll Todd's like
doesn't count.
Just do it. If I get it right, then I get 5 points. If they get it right, then we'll just...
Yeah, right. If I get it, I'm caught up with Dom.
This is what we're gonna do. I am going to do it, but we're gonna do one more after.
Cool.
We're gonna do one more after.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right. So this counts still.
This still counts, and we're gonna do one more after, and then we're done.
Okay.
1 down, 7 to go. Complete one of the 8 stages.
Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Incorrect. Now we're getting somewhere. Complete 4 of the 8 stages. Where's blank? Complete all 8 of the 8 stages. No getting away this time. Complete blank fortress, stage 3. Protector of Peace. Maybe we don't need to do a 4th game. Protector of Peace. Complete the game on normal difficulty or harder. The World's Best Hope. Complete the game on superhero difficulty.
Marvel's Avengers?
Incorrect. Go blue or go home. Reach boss room with no damage, death protection. Excludes this level
Only
and
8 levels,
challenge mode. Secret. Huh?
Only 8 levels, you said? In one of them? It was like 8 levels, something like that?
Yeah, I mean, in this achievement description.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if that means there's 8 levels in the game. I have no fucking idea.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Is it South Park Fractured But Whole?
Incorrect.
You're stuck on that.
I'm trying to think of like superhero difficulty.
Yeah, it says like 7 maps. Oh, like
Yeah, I don't know.
that's throwing me off.
Mid-boss buster. Defeat the mid-bosses of all 8 stages without special weapons. First play, secret. Boss.
Mega Man 10?
Incorrect. Boss.
Is it Mega Man 11?
It is indeed Mega Man 11. I thought the achievements when I started reading were way too easy. That's why I was like, that doesn't count.
The superhero thing is totally throwing me off. I didn't play it.
I played 11 quite a bit, and I fucking have no idea. I played it on Switch, so achievements don't really matter on that.
All right. We'll do one more. Is that what you really want? You want one more?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, we'll do one final.
One final one worth 2 points.
We do end every episode. And technically, the whole episode was games. So now we have to end the episode with the game, right? That's how it works.
Sure.
What are we at for points? If Mike gets one more.
If Mike gets one more, it's all back to where it began. I'm doing this to myself right now because Mike's gonna get it. And Dom and Todd are both at 6. Mike's at 5. So
we'll just pick a game that I definitely don't know.
No, that's not how this works. That's not how this works. Okay. For the final. Todd just for the listeners and viewers, Todd just texted the group and said,
I sent them another text.
Yeah, I know. Let Mike get it. Shit, wrong group.
It's funny. It's funny because the only reason that I saw it so early is because I was trying to open up a text thread with Mike so that I could text him the answer.
I can't believe we're literally in the same spot. We have to go for another like 6 more questions, and if this is the case.
All right, so now I have to make sure that it's a game that
Mike
only Todd knows.
Yes, perfect. Oh no, Mike. Only Mike knows.
Wait a minute, I know the answer. It's Max Payne 3.
No, it's
Okay. I think this is Devil Horns. You need to give me the full title of this game. Working at the car wash. Solo hard or ranked. Clean up your opponent with the car wash brush. The Big Burn. Solo hard or ranked. Torch your opponent in the flaming gas pump. Too loud, too old. Solo hard or ranked. Defeat your opponent by using the speaker blast at the club.
Oh, it's Valor.
Overwatch, right?
Incorrect. Hit the lights. Solo hard or ranked. Use the light wall at the club until it's lights out.
Wait, wasn't there an achievement in Overwatch with a car wash with fucking Symmetra?
Maybe. Yeah, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, that was. It doesn't apply to this. Oh, it's Sifu.
No.
Incorrect.
Oh man, you break my heart if you took that from me.
It's the amps. Solo hard or ranked. Blow your opponent away with the electrified car at the block.
Oh, that's Lucio.
Joyriding. Solo hard or ranked. End the fight with the low riding impact at the block. Do you know it though?
Okay. Let me hear one more.
Try that one.
I don't know which one that was. Well, okay.
V4.
Which one was it Def Jam Vendetta Fight for New York?
Incorrect.
Those are 2 different games.
Those are 2 different games?
Yeah.
Which one? Oh, yeah, Vendetta, and the other one's Fight for New York. Okay. So let me guess one and then the other.
Okay, both incorrect.
Great.
Heads up. Solo hard or ranked. Knock your opponent out with the swinging light rig.
It's the finals.
Incorrect. Feel the power. Solo hard or ranked. End a fight at the studio with an electrifying experience for your opponent. Marshmallows. Solo hard or ranked. Use the fireplace in the penthouse to finish off your opponent. I'm going to stop reading the solo hard or ranked because it's in every one. I'm getting very tired of reading it. If those words end, I will tell you that it doesn't say that anymore. Window of opportunity. Throw your opponent out of the window at the penthouse.
Oh, it's Shadowrun.
Incorrect.
Oh man, I want that to be right so bad.
Killer sound system. Bring your opponent's health to 0 with volume at 11 at the office. going down. Throw your opponent into the elevator shaft in Troy's office.
I feel like we've already mentioned what this game is.
Shock your opponent to victory at the rooftop. Wow, that one was called Caution Wet Floor.
It's the most recent one.
Smacked down. Use the helicopter tail whip as your finishing move.
If I say something right now, it'll ruin everything, and someone will guess the game because I don't know the game.
Is it Raw versus SmackDown?
Incorrect. Look but don't touch. Let one of the dancers defeat your opponent.
Oh yeah, I don't know the name, so I'm gonna shut the fuck up. You guys can guess. But
Text me what you think it is, Todd. I'm just curious. I'm not going to respond to it. Mixtape. Play your title of this game, saved playlist in My Soundtrack. Bling.
Spell that.
Have a record go gold in Build a Label.
Okay. All right, don't look at the no one look at your text right now because I said that's the
wrong fucking dumb piece of shit.
Oh no.
Bling Bling. Have a record go platinum in Build a Label.
I think everyone looked at their text, so
I didn't.
I didn't, and I still am confused.
Ka-ching Bling. Have a record go multi-platinum and Build a Label. BMF. Build a label mode. Sorry, complete build a label mode on hardest difficulty level.
Is it Get Rich or Die Trying?
Incorrect.
that's a good guess.
Producing Mogul. Release 6 songs in Build a Label.
You dare look at your text.
Top
Don't
of the
you ever want to
charts.
see? I don't want to. See.
Have an album reach number 1 on the charts. Fashion icon. Reach 500,000 style points in Build a Label. Ladies Man. Have 4 satisfied girlfriends simultaneously in Build a Label mode.
Now I have a better guess.
Are you going to guess?
What game would I
No,
want
I
to
can't
play?
guess. There's a reason I can't guess.
Represent yourself. Change your signature. Getting hot. Win 5 online fights in a row.
With what I sent you, is that right? Was I right?
Can't tell you.
No,
Can't tell you.
No, yeah, I'm an idiot. Never mind. I assumed we just all fucking not getting this. But.
Critical beatdown. Win 15 online fights in a row.
And what I sent you is wrong, Mike.
I didn't even know.
Read what he said then. I want to know.
What dreams died twice? Dry twice?
Oh, Larry Suit. No, Larry Suit.
Larry Suit.
All right, are we throwing in the towel here? There's nobody gonna get this one.
Is it Saint Row? Is it Saints Row 4?
Incorrect.
Ooh,
Is it what I said?
Going with those
what
ones,
I
Mike.
said? Is it?
Keep going with those ones.
What else besides Saints Row 3 or 2?
No, I don't think it's
or
those.
1.
It is indeed the last Def Jam game, which no one has given me the title of. So
Yeah,
I don't know what it's called.
I played the shit out of that game. They should have that game was good.
So
Oh,
it's
Fight for New
hilarious
York,
to me that we
Vendetta.
are ending
Def Jam.
on a stump.
Def Jam.
Yeah, I know. Fight for New York and
Vendetta.
I know they're well. Now we're saying there is another
New
one.
York.
I don't know what it's called.
Wu-Tang Shaolin style. I actually have that game. I still own it to this day.
It is called Def Jam Icon.
Icon.
Did you say icon like iconic?
That's the
didn't you
black and
say,
white
like-
cover, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Didn't you say something about wasn't one of the achievements you said the word icon in one of the achievements? I'm pretty sure you did.
Maybe.
Might be.
Well, I was right at the beginning to help you, Mike. I just
Yeah.
couldn't
just
get you
don't
all
No,
the way there.
because Dom, when halfway through, I'm like, Dom said the name of this game. I just don't know if he said the right name. Originally, I was like, someone said Def Jam right out the gate, though.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't remember that there was a third game, but now I can picture the cover. That's
I
the one
wanna
with
say
TI in it, right?
Yeah, it was early Xbox 360. It was I think, right?
That's the newest game, right? Icon.
Yeah, that was the
Yeah.
most recent one.
It's like
yeah.
2007 or something.
Yeah, I don't remember who else is in it. I think that's the one with Ti in it though.
Pretty sure DMX is in it. I know Method Man's in it.
So
I want to say that they're both in Fighting for New York.
I could be wrong though.
So that is going to end our Bonanza and end the week with Dom taking in an additional 6 points, putting him in first place at 36. Todd taking in also 6 points, putting him in second place with 28. And Mike taking in 5 points, putting him in third with 27. And I feel like I might have had a stump from another point this year, but I didn't mark it on my phone. But I'll mark this one, the Def Jam icon stump.
Ghostface, is Ludacris's name John Ludacris? Because in this game, one of the characters is John Ludacris, and I feel like that has to be Ludacris, right?
No, his name is something
Chris,
Bridges,
right?
isn't it?
Christopher Bridges, yeah.
Okay, maybe this because it's Mike Jones, Paul Wall, Redman,
I don't
Sean
know.
Paul,
Method Man is Gooch.
Gooch, yeah.
He
Ghostface
fingers
Killer
is a wink.
Wink, and like Ghostface Killer is this Ghostface Killer, which I love.
Oh fuck, Paul Wall's in this game.
Paul Wall.
The Iceman, Paul Wall.
Anyways, it was a fun time. We'll do another one of these at some point later into the year to shake things up one more time. But that's all we got for this week. Episode 427. We appreciate you. We'll see you next week.
You, Mike, you're fucking in last now.